Hey love, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about something that every woman dating a dismissive, avoidant man eventually faces: closure. Now here's the truth. Closure isn't something you can usually expect from a DA man, not because you don't deserve it, but because he simply doesn't have the tools. His psyche was shaped by childhood wounds that left him carrying deep shame, fear of vulnerability, and an inability to be accountable in love. So, if you're waiting for him to sit you down and pour out the heartfelt apology you need, you may be waiting forever. And that's why we need to shift. Instead of making it personal, why didn't he respect me enough? We can see it for what it is: his wound, not your worth. And then we give closure to ourselves. Let's break this down. Dismissive, avoidant men often grew up in homes where emotional expression wasn't safe. Maybe they were told to toughen up, or maybe no one ever comforted them when they were hurting. So they learned early on: don't need, don't feel, don't ask. Fast forward to adulthood, and accountability feels like exposure. Vulnerability feels like danger. So when a relationship ends, they often avoid the hard conversations, not because you don't matter, but because shame overwhelms them. They'd rather ghost, withdraw, or minimize what happened than face their own discomfort. Understanding this doesn't excuse their behavior, but it softens the blow. It reminds you that the lack of closure is about them, not a reflection of your value. So how do we give closure to ourselves? We create ritual. And one of the most powerful times to do this is during a moon cycle. A new moon symbolizes new beginnings, inviting in the love and life you deserve. A full moon is for release, letting go of pain, fear, and lingering attachments. Here's the ritual. Write a letter to yourself from him. Yes, from your DAX. Write down every apology you wish he would have given you. I'm sorry for all the nights you waited for me to call. I'm sorry for love bombing you in the beginning and then pulling away. I'm sorry for making you feel small, for dismissing your feelings, for letting you carry the weight of two people in silence. I'm sorry for the times you apologized when I was wrong, for all the times you stayed quiet just to keep the peace. Feel all the feels. Cry if you need to. Let your body release the hurt as if the apology were real. Sleep with the letter under your pillow for 3 nights leading up to the new moon or the full moon. Let it soak into your spirit. After the 3rd night, read it one last time, then burn it. Watch the smoke rise as a symbol of release. Forgive him, forgive yourself, and free yourself from that lingering pain. Closure doesn't come from another person's words. It comes from your decision to stop waiting, from your courage to say, this chapter is complete. And let's be real, you were brave, you loved hard, you empathized with his avoidance, you gave more chances than most. But it wasn't enough to build the love you deserve, and that's okay. Because what you gave was proof of your capacity to love, not a measure of your worth. And here's the blessing. Because of him, you've learned. You will never again shrink yourself, stay quiet to keep the peace, or mistake avoidance for intimacy. You will never chase love again, because now you know the kind of love that's worthy of you is the kind that chases you. So love, if you're still holding on to the hope of hearing all those words from his lips, let me free you. You don't need to. You can give them to yourself. You can write them, speak them, cry them, release them. Because closure isn't about what he owes you. It's about what you decide you deserve. And the moment you close that door, the universe opens another, one where you're no longer begging for apologies, but receiving the kind of love that honors your heart. Thank the DA for the lessons. Thank yourself for surviving them. And then walk forward, lighter, freer, and ready to be loved, as you were always meant to be. Have you ever created your own closure ritual? What helped you release the pain? If you wrote a letter from your DA ex, what's the first apology you'd want to hear? Do you believe closure comes from them or from you? Until next time, keep choosing love, but never at the cost of losing yourself.